Morning, kids. Dad here. Happy Friday, July 24, 2026. Coming to you from Bravo Zulu House down in Winnebago, Minnesota. Back's feeling a little bit better today. Yesterday it stunk. Had to call the VA, have a virtual appointment. Got some ibuprofen, a lidocaine pack, whatever that is, basically just a big patch I stick on my lower back. Slept really good last night. So hopefully today, physically, will be a little better day. Continuing on this step series, we're at step 10 today. Step 10. So the quick recap. Step 1, Dad, you suck at life, you're fired. Step 2, got to believe something bigger, smarter, more powerful than Dad can restore me to sanity. Step 3, turning my will and my life over to that higher power. Like I said, for me at first, it was what I'll call a group conscious, the collective wisdom of other men. Step 4, that personal inventory, my fears, things that make me angry, my personal relationships, and what was my part in all those things. Step 5, confession, talking about those things with another person. Step 6, take that review, reflect, did I do all 5 steps to the fullest of my abilities? Step 7, taking all those things I'd identified, my selfishness, my dishonesty, my ego, and asking God to alleviate me from those so that I can be of maximum usefulness to God and to my fellows. Step 8, making that list of people I had harmed. Step 9, talked about yesterday, reaching out to those people, asking them, what can I do to make things right? So now step 10, probably my favorite step. Step 10 tells me that I continue to go out and set right any wrongs in real time. So I stay vigilant. I look out for every day. Where am I being dishonest, selfish? Where's my ego coming out into play? And when I recognize those things happen, I need to make an amends right away. I need to say, Mom, when I talked to you 2 hours ago, I was kind of salty. I had a bit of an attitude. That's not cool. I'm sorry. What can I do to make things right? So it's just like the 9th step, except this time I'm being watchful for anything new that might happen. The reason why I really love the 10th step so much is because that if I do the 10th step, if I set right any wrongs in the moment, the same day they happen, keeps me from having to go back and do a 9th step. Keeps me from going back and having to do an 8th and a 9th step, where I have to look back into my past and say, who did I potentially hurt or harm? And it keeps me from having to go back and make a big list of names and reach out to them and say, hey, yeah, I know you haven't heard from me in 4 years, but I did something really not okay. And the 10 steps are one that I get to practice every day. Our book, Magical Blue Book, tells me that by the time I get to this 10th step, I have ceased fighting. I've ceased fighting everyone and everything, including alcohol, including prescription drugs, that I have stopped fighting anyone and anything. And in my experience, this is absolutely true. It's funny, you kids may remember, Dad used to really be into current events, politics, stuff that's going on in the news. I get really worked up. I feel my chest get a little bit tight. And I'd go online and I'd argue with people. Me and Drew would have famous arguments for hours or days or weeks on end, running arguments about this politician's right, that politician's right. I don't do that anymore. Drew and Casey and Brandon, they all tease me nowadays. Because they'll share some political news story and I'll just chuckle. I'll just say, nothing I can do about it. Can't see it out my window. It's not within my 76-inch wingspan. Nothing to be done about it. And they'll laugh. They'll say, doesn't it bother you? No. No, it doesn't, guys. I found the state of serenity through the 10th step. And again, it's back to that 76-inch wingspan. What can I control within this 76-inch wingspan? Well, I can control treating people with kindness. And when I fail to do that, I can reflect on my day and say, ooh, that person that I ran into at 10 a.m. this morning, I didn't treat them with kindness. I need to reach out and apologize. Ask them if there's anything I can do to make it right. So it's a liberating one, because in the process of doing that, I've found acceptance and forgiveness for your mother, for your grandmother, for what I believed for a long while had been some wrongs they had done me. And yeah, those may still be there. They may still continue to act in ways that are frustrating. But I know that I've done everything in my power to make things right for my side. That helps me sleep very well at night. Gosh, I slept so well last night, I slept twice. I fell asleep at 6 p.m. My back had been bothering me all day. I laid down, take some weight off my back. I fell asleep. I woke up at midnight for a half hour, went to the restroom, got some water, brushed my teeth. I went back to bed for another 6 hours. Sleeping like a baby. A big piece of that is because my conscience is clear. I have a clean conscience every day. Because in my step 10, where I'm making those apologies in real time, I'm not accruing anything that I feel a spiritual disconnect with my higher power over. I'm not feeling anything to be guilty about or remorseful about. Living every day with a freedom that I can't explain. It's just this magic. So that's step 10, kids. It's a fun one. Saying I'm sorry, I did something wrong here, and doing it. Heck, I probably do it on average once or twice a day, because I'm still not perfect. I still make mistakes. My instincts sometimes get the best of me, and I'll make a comment, or I'll ignore someone. I'll be rude to someone without even thinking about it. But then I'll very quickly go back and try and set things right. So that's your step 10, kids. If you're ever curious about these 12 steps that Dad's worked that have changed my life. Tomorrow we'll talk about step 11. Sunday we'll talk about step 12. In the meantime, I love you kids so much, and we will talk soon.